Hello everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com, and I am going to welcome you to this week's Dies Shorts. And it's Friday, the last Friday of January, and we're calling for some rain, so we're going to find out if the roof's fixed. I want to do a quick card. And I'm going to use the lots of heart again. So hopefully you are not tired of the hearts, because I am not. Because it is amazing bundle. So I thought I would show another card with it. And so that's all I need to blab about before I turn the camera. So let's get started so I can really keep this as a die short. All right, let's spin. All right, very good. Looks good. How big are my hands? All right, I'm going to refresh the group. So how's everybody doing? And I hope you have some good plans for the weekend. They are, like I said, they're talking about rain, but they are talking up like Flagstaff and stuff. Like they're going to get a lot of snow. So Arizona is one of those states that, you know, if you want the seasons, you just got to drive a little bit, because we really do have all the seasons, just not where we live down here. So hello everybody. Jackie, you're the first one on. Anne and Virginia and Stacy. Hi, Stacy. So, I feel this sneeze going to come on, so hopefully I can make it just kind of go away. Otherwise, I'm going to have to sneeze. But, so let's get started. So what I'm going to use today is the mini hearts die and the lots of hearts. So this is the set that I used for my 2 lives during the week as well. And it's an amazing bundle. It is not, and what I like about it, I mean, it could have had a Valentine's greeting, but it doesn't. It's not necessarily a Valentine's set. It is an all year long set. And I'm also using, you can hear my wheels roll, my Snail Mail Designer Series paper. I'm also going to be using that too. Hey, Rhonda. Are you getting all those gnomes made up? Okay, so I'm also going to be using Real Red and Blushing Bride and Basic White. I know, I'm going to always say that wrong. When you've been a demonstrator for 22 years, it's hard to change the name of something. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make a Z card. Or some people say Z, but I say Z. And it's just, and I told myself I was going to write the measurements down, and I didn't. So we're going to get our trusty little ruler out. So the cardstock is 11 inches, so it's just half of a sheet of paper by 4 1/4. So that's just, you know, usually I do the cards the other way, so it's just going to be scored a little bit differently. And then it's scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. So what I do is I put my cardstock in my Simply Scored, and I score the whole sheet. So I score the whole sheet, 2 3/4, 5 1/2. Then I cut it in half at the 4 1/4, and now I have scored 2 cards at one time. So it just speeds it up. If you're making like 600 cards, that just speeds it up a little bit. All right. And then what you're going to do, you're going to fold it like this. But then to make it the Z, we're going to fold it this way. And that gives you this shape, if you can see that, which is the Z, like a Z. So, all right. And then we're going to start to decorate our fun little card. All right, so then I'm using the DSP from the Snailed It, and I am just going to put it on the outside. This is a super quick card. So I'm putting that on the outside just to have it have a little bit of a border. all the way around. And now you do not have to decorate this, but this time I did. Sometimes I don't, but this time I did. So I'm going to put a little adhesive, and then I'm going to put more of my DSP on the inside here. Now, if you wanted, you could put a piece of basic white in here, and you could write in here or whatever, but I just left it plain. And then I want to put cardstock over here. Hi, Mary. I told you I was going to do a Z fold, didn't I? When we were watching Marcy's live. Okay, so then what I did was, this is a piece of the Blushing Bride, and this is a card color that goes with this the DSP, the snail mail DSP. So that's why I'm using it. And because it's also like these little hearts on this DSP are the Blushing Bride. So it goes like so well. I love the way all of our colors all coordinate. All right. So then this is the cute little die out of here, the XOXO. I love it so much. Let me get my fingers in there. So look how cute this little die is. And so I just cut out XOXOXO. Ran it through my machine. So now you can see that red coming through it. So I'm just going to assemble that. So I'm just putting my adhesive. I know I still am using up old adhesive. And if you are worried about these lifting or getting caught, all you have to do is take a little bit of green tip glue and just put a little bit of green tip glue just in the center, not a whole lot, just in the center of the heart. And that's just going to make it stay on the card. All right, so let me put this on here. So stick that on there. And then just kind of give it a push, and then that green tip glue will come in contact with the cardstock. And that way you don't have to worry about, you know, it getting caught and tearing. Okay. Then we're going to decorate the front. So I'm going to get a piece of my basic white. I'm going to grab my little mouse pad, my little Stampin' Up! Mouse pad. And we have in the last couple days, we've been using, here's my two little pieces that I did the other days. We have been using Real Red with the, hi Debbie, hi Don. We have been using the Real Red and the Basic Black with the Houndstooth or Buffalo Plaid, whatever it is. It's beautiful. But today, I'm going to use this one instead. And it is gorgeous. All right, so I'm also going to use Real Red though, because that's the cardstock that I picked. So Real Red, ink up my gorgeous flower, or my gorgeous flower. Yeah, it's a flower. Some people would call it a heart. All right, so I'm just going to stamp on the basic white, and I'm just using the regular thickness. This is not the thick. And just slowly kind of peel that off there. Isn't that, oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, then I would take it over to my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I would emboss or cut it out. But first, before I bring the other one, so look at, see these little heart, these little swirly heart things? They actually are a mini version of this. So look how cool this is. And this is one of the dies that is in the mini hearts. Because basically, it's a perfect name for it. Although, I wish it was just called Lots of Hearts. I wish the dies were the same name as a stamp set, because I get confused very, very easy. But look at it. They're like mini of these. So it's super, super fun. All right. Then I'm going to take it over to the die cut, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And look at how fast that was. You blinked, I went over there, I cut it out, and I came back. So I'm like Flash. I did it so quickly you didn't even know I was gone. All right, so here it is. I'm also going to back it with some Blushing Bride. And of course, we have to use this amazing doily-like heart as well. And we're not using these, but look how cute these are. So these are just these little cutie patooties. They come out when you cut out the die. You get all these little pieces. So don't throw them away. They're great little confettis. All right, so let me get my pieces. There's another little heart. And then I want to explain again, in case you missed it the other day, or maybe like you're new. So these are how I got the hearts. This one is self-explanatory, so you know that one comes from there. But these two layer on themselves like this. And if you get your dies out, so we have these two hearts, and you can look at them and you can be just a little bit confused by them. So, because they look like almost identical, but they're not. So the blush one is actually this one. So that's like the little bit bigger of a heart. And then this one cuts out that. But what it also does is it cuts out like a skinny heart. So if you look real careful, it has like two cutting areas. So it cuts out this thing and then it cuts out that heart. So if you didn't want to do this one, you could put that back on your heart and then, you could use it that way. Or you could use it like as you could stagger it. You could have an open heart on your card. But so I just want you to know like which one you're using when you get your die. And then you just have to pop that out. There's like little holes. That's what these little holes are for. And that you just take your little poker and you just poke and it just falls out. Now, of course, it wouldn't be black because it would have this red on there. But I just wanted to have that one to show you so you know. All right, so let me put the dies back in the envelope and we will continue on with the card. All right, let's put our heart together. I'm going to glue my Blushing Bride heart down flat. And all I do is I pay attention when I'm gluing it. I look at this pointy end looks like this, and that goes up to there. And then we should be nice and even. Looks good. But for this heart, I want to use dimensionals. I want it to pop off the card. So I'm going to use dimensionals on there. So I've got 4 of them. So it's going to go on here. Hi, Ginny. The weekend's almost here. It's Pizza Friday here in the Gibbs household. All right. Okay, so now we have our gorgeous, gorgeous heart, and we are going to attach it to our Z fold. So it's going to go here. So I just want like this to go in the center. Super easy. So you just want to remember though, you only want to put adhesive on this side of the heart because you don't want it to stick the onto the Blushing Bride and seal your card so it doesn't work. So just make sure when you put your dimensionals, I'm putting quite a few, you do want it to hold. I'm only putting them on this side of the heart. You can use your regular adhesive too, but to me, I can visualize a dimensional better that it's on the half than I can adhesive. Like sometimes adhesive can get away from you, so this is easier to visualize that it is staying on that side of the heart. All right, so we got all of our dimensionals all peeled. Come over here, close your card, and then I'm just looking through. It's perfect because you can see through the holes of the pretty little lace. Like I can see that I'm half because I can see right through. All right, so look at, so now you have this pretty Z fold. You don't see any adhesive in here, but it allows your card to be, so pretty. But let's stamp something on the inside. Let's see here. What do I want it to say? I'm blowing in case I have any fuzz on my stamp. All right. So we are going to stamp You're All Heart. But where's my mat? Where's my mat? It's right here. I probably don't need it necessarily because we've got two pieces of cardstock, so that's going to give me a little bit of gushiness, but I'm putting it there anyways because it's so pretty. All right, so we're going to ink it up with the real red, and then I want it to be like so that the heart is covering it. So You're All Heart. And then when you close it, you don't know there's a seeing in there. You don't know. It's like a surprise. And you'll go, oh, look at how beautiful. Somebody loves me so much. Okay, so then I want to embellish it. And I'm going to be using the resin heart embellishments just to add a little pop of something something to the card. Keep in mind, these are my January ink incentive, I call them. So if you order $75 before tax and shipping in my store, you can get to my store link there, and there's the code for January. When I send you your thank you card in February for your January order, you will get a packet of, now of course it'll be a full packet, it won't be all cut to pieces like this one is, but you'll get a packet of the resin hearts. So that's for January. So I haven't decided what February's will be, but every month there's a different ink incentive that I offer. All right, so let's use these. So I had these cut apart earlier, so I'm going to use them. So I'm just taking my little pokey tool and going up underneath. I'm going to grab the little heart, and I'm going to kind of put them kind of crooked on there. They don't have to be perfectly straight. Then it looks like they're kind of dancing on the side of the card. And odd numbers are more pleasing to the eye than even, so I'm only using 3. So look how fun those little hearts added to the card. But isn't that the cute little idea? And it's super, super quick. I didn't even color. That's what's so weird. Oh, are they red? Oh, sorry. Okay, ignore me. Okay, thank you, Jackie, for bringing that up. They are just red and white. I used these on another card and I colored extra. So I'm so sorry. I should be taking those off there, but I hate to waste them. Because you can color them with your Stampin' blends. So thank you, Jackie, for mentioning that. So that's why these are blue here. So hopefully nobody was confused. So they're red and they're white. But I wanted to use them on another card that was using blue. So I just took one of my Stampin' blends and I colored them. So then now I have some blue hearts. So I should take them off of there. I should cut them off. But they just, so then I have, you know, a cute little blue heart with my old wrinkly hand. So anyways, so there you go. So yeah, if you're doing a card that, you know, and you want a different color heart, just pull out your Stampin' blend and color it whatever color you want. So yeah, they're just red and white. So I apologize if that confused anybody. Okie dokie pokey. Don't forget, Monday is the last day to sign up for the Over the Border class. I know I mentioned this the other day. So Monday is the 1st. It's the last day that you can register for the Hey Birthday Chick and the Birthday Chick Die Zoom class. That will be February the 27th. And when we say over the border, it just means you can register in the United States with me. And if you live in Canada, you can register with Marcy. And then we do the event together through Zoom. And then it's so much fun. You get to see everybody through Zoom, streams in the private Facebook group, and we stamp together. So, but we can start pre-ordering these on the 2nd. So that's why the turnaround for registration is so quick. So February the 1st is when you want to register for that. Alrighty. So, I hope you liked that card. So, here's one that doesn't have the hearts, and it doesn't have the inside saying yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. And then, here's the other one. So, I was working on a bunch of cards earlier, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do the little Z-fold card. Because it's such a fun, you forget about it. You forget about the little, just fold your card a little bit different. And it still fits in the envelope. You just got a different score line. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't even like seeing them there, Jackie. So, but anyways. Okay, so I'm going to say see you later, alligator. And have a great weekend. If you do Pizza Friday like we do. I'm like, I need a Kleenex. Oh, my excitement. I don't know what it is with me, and I don't breathe properly. I get so excited and then my nose runs. Oh, it used to be like that when I would do workshops. I would just talk and not breathe, and then, oh well, such is life. But we're all friends here. Okay, so I'm going to say see you later. Have a great weekend, everyone. And I will see you Monday for a pre-taped mimeograph Monday. It's when I case stuff out of the catalog. So those, if you would ever want to see something, you would go through the catalog and go, I'd love to see this card made. Let me know. Totally let me know what you would want me to do for those. Otherwise, the next live will be Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the Facebook group. Okay? All right. Have a good weekend, everyone. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.